What up, Keyforge? I am Zoc, and we got all the brow Zocs here. It is ABR week. We are playing Sealed versus quickdraw3457. What's up, everybody? Sunday, Odd Monster, Mugogi, Amber Meaties, Orion. What's up? How y'all doing? Yeah. Let us rock. Let's go, brow Zocs. Awesome to see you all. And I'm actually going to try and play a little prank on Quick Draw. I got to make sure I have. I don't think I set up my Keyforge thing quite right yet. Let's see, who do we have here? Let me see if I'm on the right. Oh yeah, I'm on the right one. Okay. You probably can barely see it, but my name up in the top right is Slow Discard 1234. So we're gonna join with this name. Just, have a little fun. All right, so we're playing Sealed Best of One Hidden Deck List. I only got one deck in here. Let's see what he says. He says, we got a jokester here. He says, just want to make sure it's you trolling me and not somebody else. Okay. I don't even know what's in my deck, actually. Whoa, and the settings are all funky. I didn't think about that. Let's go to settings. Oh, we got prompting on, that's good. Half size cards. Yeah, we want that. And we want large, I think. That did not do it. Oh well. I'll have to bear with me here. I should have set this up. What's up, JT? I didn't actually test to make sure it would look all right. I didn't think that far ahead. Let's see. What is he running here? Coda? Oh, no. I don't know what he's running because he hasn't played any cards. Okay, what do I got in my hand here? Let's see. What is in my deck? Okay. So the Mic Club is actually nice, but we're gonna mulligan this. Okay, I've already won. They start with a Commander Chan. Oh, they do on Worlds Collide. We're gonna go with some Krog the Clumsy and Rowdy Scald. Yeah, so sorry if the screen's small, but it is what it is. Tempting offer. They're giving me Ember to give me back Krog the Clumsy. That makes sense. Look over there. Just for damage. And the Shadowsmith. Ooh. I kind of want to go right back into Brobnar here. So I think I'm going to do that. So obviously we're playing Mass Mutations because we have the Shadowsmith out here. Let me just see what my other options are here. We do have a Market Crash coming. So let's go into Brobnar. We will Berserker Slam the Shadowsmith, play out Krog the Clumsy, and then do we fight here? Or do we reap? I think we reap and Inchurn. They go into Untamed. Song of the Wild with a damage pip to get rid of my Rowdy Scold, Reclaim by Nature, Niffleape, and Gloriana's Attendant. A second Gloriana's Attendant. Oh, that makes things more complicated. Okay, so we'll go Sanctum. We'll play out the Revered Monk, the Request Donations, and Taxiing Journey for the Ember. And in turn. No, well, that's not cool. We are going to get rid of that here. Delete. Okay. He's not playing DT? What? Hey, Jupiter, what's up? Nice to see you. Yeah, good call, Ryan. Good call. Okay, they're going Untamed. Reap 3 times, Lost in the Woods. There goes my Ember. They're going to get to check here. Probably Krog and Grumpus is probably going to go back. Yep. And unfortunately, that makes it so I don't get any value out of my Ragnarok prep if I go that way. So we will go Equidon. They'll get the first early key here. I think we got to discard our Market Crash, though. They're going to get Commander Chan value. Ugh. This is not the greatest draw that we've had here. It's pretty clunky. But yeah, the 2 chains, I don't think we can handle that. So we do have a bonus damage pip. Guess on Commander Chan. We'll play at our Grumpus and discard that. Oh, I already screwed up. I should have played the damage pip on the Niffleape. Oh, if we get good Grumpus value, maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, now we got some good Sanctum and Brobnar stuff coming. So that's good. What else do we have here? We got some good steel coming in Equidon. Still some more good stuff in Brobnar. And also some good Ember Control in Sanctum. Okay. So yeah, they do the... Oh, they get some red alert value. Very nice. Sensor Chief Garcia. Survey. Now I definitely want that Market Crash. So I think we gotta go Sanctum here. This is so bad. They are way ahead of us already. I'll go Sanctum here. I'm gonna be a little bit weird with my ordering. Play out the Guardian, play out Colonel Mariana, get some good capture in there. Ostentatious Mounts. Yeah, I guess we'll just put it on the Guardian for now. An Inchurn. Okay, now we got all Brobnar, but they are going to get a whole bunch of value out of this turn, probably. What is this deck? Yep, Reap, Reap, Reap. That makes sense. Commander Drixcar coming down. Do they have... With a capture. Man, this is so bad. Okay, what are our options here? I feel like we gotta do some board control. Is the board control worth it more than going Brobnar right here? We do get the Ragnarok prep. Ragnarok prep value is pretty good. Yeah, let's go Brobnar. We got to get it out. So Brobnar, let's do this in the right order. Krog the Clumsy. Then Ragnarok prep for value. It was an auction off. We'll play out Might Club. Then we will fresh marks our recruiter. put out some Ember there. We will pound. Let me think about the pound. We will Blood of the Titans or Grumpus, actually. And then who will we pound here? Let's see. So we have Krog the Clumsy. I think we do Drixgar, even though that's kind of weird. And Injured. Okay, and we got Brick Nasty and Feats of Strength. So now some stuff is coming together. Yeah, Mass Mutation. It's still blasphemous, but now some things are coming together. But what do they have up their sleeve? Because they just played one card last turn. Now, of course, they can reap 4 times, which is pretty good. Let's see. They have Untamed and Shadows. They probably have a bunch of Steel. I am at check, so that may factor into their call here. Let's go slow discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we could get some good Brick Nasty value, that'd be great. And Feats of Strength value. They go Star Alliance. Reap, 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 reap. That's it. Okay. Brobnar we go. Feats of Strength. Brick Nasty. We made it out of a Bumpsy and an Out Negotiate. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Do we want to use a Grumpus here? I think so. It's got what? Splash attack 1. We made it out of a Martyr of the Vault and a Swapper. Okay. And then we'll make our Krog the Clumsy Enraged. Alright, so we're up to check at 15. Amber Lucian comes down. They get to play my Grey Rider. They do get to check at 7. And they get to play my Scrap Scrounger. Okay. I do have an outflank though, so I get to stop them. Sanctum. Oh man. Too bad I don't get grand melee value. I might actually hold it. Oh no. Oh, okay, I made Martyr of the Vault into a token. Okay. Cool. So in that case, I think we'll discard it. We have Force Retirement coming out. Yeah, we'll discard it. We'll reap here. And sure, we will fight into Mutant Cutpurse. So we shoot up to 11 Ember. That escalated very quickly, yeah. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That's what we wanted our deck to do. Okay, and now we have like a pretty nice Equidon churn. We can probably steal up to check. We can at least destroy one of their creatures. I guess we can't make a token because we don't have anything in the draw. Oh, swap an artifact from your discard pile with a card in your hand. Ooh, what do we have here? We have an ornate talking tray. That's cool. If we can do that, that'd be nice. Safe house comes down. Oh, do they have Bonithine? Francis the Economist. They do get to check at 6 so far, but they got more in their hand. Let's see. I'm guessing it's something that's gonna damage me. And they're just... Okay, they're deciding who to tempting offer, and they discard the other tempting offer. Okay, interesting. So they wanted to get the check at 7? Alright. So I think we go Equidon here. Do a forced retirement. Use a damage pip there. Kill that guy there. Then we'll close door negotiation. Scrap Scrounger comes down. Swapper comes down. And we'll discard staff up. Okay, so we're check at 8. They get their second key. He just found his combo. Uh-oh. Smiling Ruth comes down. Johnny Longfingers. Bonithine. And hopefully that's it. Whew. All right, slow discard for the win. Oh, they got to check at 6 too. Wow. That was a close one. We could have captured one with Colonel Mariana, but... Oh, wow. Yeah, they had Ember on all those. Did the Bonithine have Ember too? Because they got the... Wow, so they had Ember on all of those? Very nice. Yeah, wow, that was a lot of burst right there. Whew. That one big Brobnar turn, and it was set up by the turn before that with the fresh marks too, but that one big Brobnar turn, that got me there. Woo. Hey, what's up, LD boy? Nice to see you. Thanks everybody for watching. But that's not all, because you know what we like to do around here after playing a game? We like to open some Grim Reminders. Didn't get Drexgar with his upgrades like he hoped. He's got a Legacy Ingram and a double pip Ingram's Blaster. I'll talk with him a little bit while I open up this deck. Oh, we got a cool name. We got a cool name at least. All right. We have a green Archon. You can still archive the Hieron from an empty deck. Yeah. This one is not... Oh, wait. Maybe it did have a damage pip. You're right. I should have been playing it. I don't think it would have mattered. I would have been able to damage a floof once more, but... Good call. Good call, JT. I haven't... This is like the first time I played this deck, so I didn't realize it was damaged. Good night, Jupiter. All right, so we got... The man... Oh, come on. Focus. There we go. The man who crafts dread. What a name. A cool green Archon. Brobnar Equidon Mars. This is cool. This is cool. All right, let's shuffle up this first house here. 3, 6, 7. All right, let me get to shuffling. All right, good, good, good. We needed a good win. We needed a good win. The man who cuts bread, that would have been, I think, even more epic than Craft's Dread. The man who cuts bread. Oh, I wonder if that's out there. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. First house. We're going to start with Brobnar, and we start with an old boomy. After Reap, reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a Brobnar card or choose to stop. Deal 2 damage to Old Boomy if a Brobnar card was revealed. Archive each card revealed this way. It's so cool how this helps you get haunted. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Shock Herder with the damage pip. That's always nice. Play Ready and Fight with a neighboring creature. I always love Ready and Fight. Next up, we have Awakened Titan with a discard pip, and it comes with, or it enhances 3 discard pips, so maybe it's got its own. Oh man, we're struggling today. There we go. No, no, there we go. Taunt Awakened Titan cannot ready unless you are haunted. So that's pretty cool. The discard pip might help you get haunted. All right, next up we have Recklessness. That will help you get haunted. Enhance at both a damage pip and a discard pip, and the play effect is amazing. Each player discards 3 random cards from their hand, then draws 3 cards. Shiny. Recklessness is going to be, I think it's going to be in a lot of good decks. Next up we have Down to Size. Play, choose an enemy creature until the end of the turn. That creature is considered to have 1 power and 0 armor. My favorite use for that is just killing a damaged enemy creature. But it's also good with a Shock Herder damage pip. Alright, this is also classic. Play, ready and enrage a creature and each of its neighbors. Cacophonous Riot. Alright, that's really good. Next up we have Berserker Slam. Deal 4 damage to a flank creature. If this damage destroys that creature, its controller loses 1 ember. So far, so good. Okay, I need a good Beanstalk deck, though. I don't have any. Although we only have 1 giant. This is probably not the deck already, but... next up we have Bone Crusher. This creature gains action, destroy a creature. I must break you. Next up we have Forge Master Og, which is pretty cool. Burst control. After a player forges a key, they lose all their remaining ember. Then we have an Iron Obelisk. Well, so far we don't have enough creatures, but your opponent's keys cost +1 ember for each friendly damaged Brobnar creature. And then we have 2 cards left. We have another Cacophonous Riot. We don't have enough creatures. And last card, we have Follow the Leader. Okay, at least we can fight. With Cacophonous Riot, maybe we fight multiple times without a house. So we only have 4 creatures and 2 of them are really small. Well, 3 of them really. This is a really weird Brobnar house. It needed a few more big Brobnar guys, but Brobnar is pretty dang good in Grim Reminders. And one of my favorites is Mars, and that will be coming up. Is it next or is it Equidon next? I don't know. We will see. I think it's Equidon. This is the man who crafts dread. All right, let's go. Here we go. We're going to start out with Ledger Domain with a discard pip. And it also enhances a draw and chew discard. Play, return a damaged creature to its owner's hand. If you do, its controller gains 1 ember. If you make a task simple, it will be easy. So what I haven't seen is like, this would be super cool in a deck with like a sandworm with a damage pip or something like that. Or if the ledger domain has a damage pip. I'm sure many exist already since they're commons, but I haven't seen it yet, so maybe we'll get that. Next up we have De-Escalation. Destroy each creature. Your opponent archives the top 3 cards of their deck. Not bad, not bad. Amber Meaty says, I was at a Grim Reminder sealed event this past weekend and opened a Grim Reminder's deck with 28 creatures. It was terrible. Oh, wow. I could see that being really good if it's in the right houses, like Brobnor and Mars, and I'm not sure what the 3rd house is. I guess Witches. Yeah, Untamed. A Sandworm with a damage pip and 2 ledgers. Oh, that is sweet. Next up, we have a Gemcoat Vendor with a discard pip. Oh, that's awesome. We have Permanent Record. Exhaust a friendly creature if you do steal 2 Ember. It's behavior like this that gets etched into your Permanent Record. Permanent Record's pretty good so far. Next up, we have a Rumor Sower with a discard pip. We have Pull Up Stakes. This can be really good depending on the deck. Play, shuffle 2 friendly creatures into their owner's decks. Return 4 enemy creatures to their owner's hands. Bouncing creatures is almost always good. Also pairs nicely with Sandworm and Talent Scout. Oh, next up we have our Sandworm. Now we need a damage pip somewhere to do our Ledger Domain action. After fight, shuffle Sandworm into your deck. Come on. This is actually sweet art. Let's focus. There we go. That's how they get you. They're under the ground. Yeah, I actually like that art. Next up, we have Grizzly Exchange, a rare. Put the top 5 cards of your opponent's discard pile on the bottom of their deck. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. It's a really weird one that's like, maybe sometimes it's good, but maybe not always. Nice worm. You won't regret it. Next up, we have the card that some people love to hate, Tutor Ben Rillo, and I get it. It's a funky thing. Play, discard up to 3 cards. Your opponent draws a card, and scrap. Each player draws a card. Could be potentially nice if they have no cards left and you want to get them unhaunted, but next up we have Estate Sale. This is a card that Bad Penny Press spoiled in the Grim Reminder spoiler season. Play, purge a non-creature card from your discard pile. If you do, gain 2 Ember. Mr. Tulip, there are people here from the government. So far, we actually have some pretty good burst in this house. Tutor's growing on me, especially for sealed, that discard 3 can unclog a hand fast. That's true. That's true. Discard 3 is actually really good. Estate Sale, yeah! Oh, next up we have Shopping Spree. That's another great way to unclog a hand. And last card in Equidon, we have another Gemcoat Vendor. Offered, a gem from my coat. Required, your heart's desire. All right, so we got kind of a lot of pips, and we got some ways to recur Sandworm. And we got some steel. And we got a little bit of burst. So not bad, not bad. We don't really have much of a board presence. Equidon actually so far has our biggest board presence. Maybe it'll do some fighting with the Brobnar Fall, the leader as well. But now we're going into Mars, and Mars is one of my favorites in Grim Reminders. It has some crazy burst potential with just like a few commons. Dr. X and Rebel. Lots of good stuff. Proliferator. Mars first. Target. So much good stuff. Let's see what we get. We're going to start with Shrink Ray Technician. After Reap, choose an enemy creature. It gets -2 power until the end of the turn. Or Scrap, choose the most powerful enemy creature. Until the end of the turn, that creature is considered to have 1 power and 0 armor. Not the most exciting, but definitely has its uses. Next up, this card is really good. Don't believe your eyes. Play, if you are haunted, a creature captures 2 ember from its own side. Otherwise, a creature captures 1 ember. So pretty much you can steal 2 ember if you are haunted with it. And they have a creature out. Can be really good. Next up, we have Mating Season. Okay. Play. Shuffle each Mars creature into its owner's deck. Each player gains 1 ember for each creature shuffled into their deck this way. I have a deck with like a couple Rebels and Dr. X with a Mating Season, and it can just, you can get a whole bunch of Mars creatures right away, and then you can gain a whole bunch more ember with Mating Season, and then you can do it again because it shuffles them back in the deck. It's pretty nuts. So I like Mating Season. Grabber Jammer. An old Coda classic. Your opponent's keys cost +1 ember. After fight, after reap, capture 1 ember. Next up, we have Flotsam Spewer, the least exciting common. Splash Attack 2. Each of Flotsam Spewer's Mars neighbors gains Splash Attack 2. Did I get him? Now, obviously, every card has its moment in the sun, but it's just not very exciting. Poor Flotsam. Just flocks them all. All right, next up we have Key Abduction. Oh, yeah. Now, we don't really have any crazy archiving stuff. Let's see. We did have something. But being able to bounce, now we need a Rebel and Dr. X because that can get crazy. Yeah, we don't have anything good that combos with it right now, do we? Nope. Nothing that combos with it right now. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, we got Nameless Horror, another unexciting one. Poison. While you are haunted, Nameless Horror gains Elusive and Skirmish, but having Poison and Skirmish on a creature can be quite useful at times. Next up, we have Zip the Implanter. Oh no, now we need a Rebel and Dr. X to get the combo of stealing 6 creatures. Elusive. After Reap, take control of an enemy creature, destroy a friendly creature. So good. Okay, we got 4 cards to get our Rebel and Dr. X. Oh my goodness, we have a second Key Abduction, this time with a discard pip, which is really sad. Play, return each Mars creature to its owner's hand. Then you may forge a key at +9 current cost, reduced by 1 ember for each card in your hand. The sloppy Key Abduction. 2 Key Abductions and nothing that really combos with it yet. Saddest discard pip. Get that Nameless Horror out of here, back in the DT where it belongs. Totally. All right, next up we have Loyalty Implants with a draw pip. Omni, destroy Loyalty Implants. You may use friendly Mars creatures this turn. Optional feature beginning with batch W08MA10. Now we do have 5 Mars creatures, so Loyalty Implants might be decent. Okay, we only have 2 cards left, and we need a Rebel in Dr. X. We need at least a Rebel, especially with the double Key Abduction. Being able to play it 3 times in a turn, that'd be sweet. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a Rebel with a discard pip. The discard pip's a little bit sad with the Key Abductions, but I don't think this is really set up for like getting keys with Key Abduction anyway. But we got our Rebel. That's right. Play ready each of Iron X Rebel's Mars neighbors for the revolution. All right, so we can be readying our Zip the Implanter, steal one of their creatures. We can be readying Grabber Jammer, or hey, even Floximal, or sorry, Floxum Spewer if we need to get rid of a bunch of creatures, small creatures at once. All right, last card in Mars. What combo potential does it have? Oh, it's Yip Yak's Abductor. Play after fight. Put an upgrade from play into your archives. If you're not the owner of that card, it leaves your archives, and it leaves your archives. Put it into its owner's hand instead. Okay, well, I don't have any upgrades, so obviously we're going to be wanting to take away good upgrades that they have, which is okay. It's can be useful in the right circumstance, and that means we ended up with 7 Mars creatures, so the loyalty implants is pretty good as well. All right, so that is the man who crafts dread. Looks like a pretty fun deck actually. The Brobnar's kind of weird, but it's got a lot of good actions. The Equidon's kind of bursty. The Mars, if you get it like the Rebel with a couple key abductions, that could be super bursty. Yeah, some fun stuff. No legacy Martian generosity. Oh, that would have been sweet. Yeah, the Mars in this. What's up, Tootin' Carnage? Nice to see you. Mars in this set, I think it always needs an answer like almost immediately. It can be super strong. All right, so that was fun. Thanks everybody for watching. That is a stream. We'll be back next week with more ABR. Next week is Triad Best of 3. So that's always exciting. Thanks again for watching. And as always, forge responsibly. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Let me pull up some outro music. See you later.